Amanda, I want to play a game.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. As you can see from the title, today's video is the list of horror movies and TV series that I'm going to be released on April 2025. Originally, I wanted to do a review of either Death of a Unicorn or The Woman in the Yard, that those two are now released in theaters, but unfortunately I wasn't able to go to the theater this week. So unfortunately I had to go with plan B, that is this video that it was supposed to be coming next week. So instead we're having it today. Sorry, I was really looking forward to watch one of those, but at last I wasn't able to go. But today I am bringing you guys the releases for April. We have a busy month. I am surprised but also happy. So we have something for everyone, and as I always say, that is something that I like. So without much to say, let's get right into the horror movies and TV series that I'm going to release on April 2025. We open the month with a Shudder release, and it's Forest Road, that follows after a family tragedy. Chuck Wilson hopes to start a new life in Ashland Falls with his wife Maria and little sister Isabel, but he quickly discovers that the town has a dark secret. Also coming on April 4, but this one is to theaters, we have Hell of a Summer, that follows the concealers of a summer camp are terrorized by a masked killer. I am actually surprised that they decided to release this in April instead of June, July, but maybe they didn't want it to compete with maybe bigger films that will be coming during those months. But this is perfect for summer. I haven't watched it yet, but I just know that it's going to be perfect for the summer. Next, we have on April 11th, Shadow of God, coming to Shudder. This one follows while performing an unauthorized exorcism on his father. An elite exorcist suspects the entity he's doing battle with might be a holy being, perhaps even God. Next is coming on April 13th, the TV series that is going to be released this month, and is The Last of Us Season 2. I reviewed Season 1. Same thing with the first one, I haven't played the game. I have no idea what is going to be happening on this season, but I am scared because the amount of out of context memes that I have seen, and even my boyfriend is telling me that he is dying to see my reaction to the end of this story. And my same rules apply to this. I am going to be doing my research into the story to see how many things they adapted, how faithful they were to the story once the season has ended. But I am very excited. I really liked the first season, and I am even thinking about filming my reaction to the finale, so let's see what will happen. In case that you have never played the game or you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, The Last of Us, this is the general synopsis of the series as a whole, and is after a global pandemic destroys civilization, a hardened survivor takes charge of a 14-year-old girl who may be humanity's last hope, and season 2 is going to be a couple years later. Next, we have coming to theaters on April 18, we have The Ugly Stepsister. This Norwegian horror movie follows Elvira as she battles against her gorgeous stepsister in a realm where beauty reigns supreme. She resorts to extreme measures to captivate the prince amidst a ruthless competition for physical perfection. It's a film that ever since I saw the trailer, I am dying to watch it. Unfortunately, I will not be able to watch it in theaters. Instead, I'm going to have to wait until it gets released on Shudder, but I want to do the review. This film is body horror, and by the trailer alone looks that it's going to be good, has good reviews, and has a good response already since it was released on some film festivals. I like when they adapt fairy tales with a dark twist. So I am really looking forward for this one, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to wait a little bit more. But I am so intrigued by this one. And the next one coming on April 18, but this one is coming to Shudder, is Dead Mail. This one follows an omniscient Hub-No finds his way to a 1980s post office, connecting a dead letter investigator to a kidnapped keyboard technician. And the last one coming on April 18, also coming to theaters, is Sinners. This one follows trying to leave their troubled lives behind. Twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them. And to close the month, we have 3 releases coming on April 25. The first one coming to theaters is Until Dawn. This one follows a group that spends the weekend in a ski lodge on the anniversary of their friend's disappearance, unaware that they are not alone. This is an adaptation of a video game of the same name. Again, haven't played the game. I am not a gamer. I am not really interested on it. That's why I have never sat down to play a horror game. It's just not my thing. Same thing that I do with video games adaptations. I will be doing my research once I have watched the movie, because I am really looking forward for this one to understand the concept of the game. But when it comes to the story, I have no idea. I don't even know if this is going to be an original story of they're taking from the game. I didn't want to search. Again, I don't want spoilers. So once the review comes, then I will be doing my research. Next one is Frewaka. I am not even sure if I am pronouncing this correctly, but this one is coming to Shudder. And this one follows shortly after the death of her estranged mother. A primary care nursing student takes a placement in a remote Irish village to care for Paige, a reclusive elderly woman who lives in fear, haunted by experiences in a Catholic asylum. And the last release of this month, coming to theaters, we have The Ritual. This one follows two priests, one questioning his faith and one reckoning with a troubled past, must put aside their difference to save a possessed young woman through a difficult and dangerous series of exorcisms. I think that it's pretty obvious that we are getting close to Easter, since we can see that there are a lot of religious themes going on this month, but I am excited. But like I said, this is going to be a busy month, not only for fans in general, but also for me. When it comes to the films I'm going to be reviewing this month are Forest Road, Hell of a Summer, Shadow of God, Dead Male, Until Dawn, and Frewaka. Unfortunately, The Ritual is not being released here, or at least they haven't announced it yet. Sinners, being honest, I don't feel interested in watching it. The Ugly Stepsister is also not being released here, sadly. The Last of Us, the review will be coming once the season has ended, and that will be next month. I hope that I am going to be able to do all of these reviews, and not all of them are going to have long videos here, but I'm going to try my best to at least being able to cover the ones that I want, that are the majority of this month releases. But with this, I have ended the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below which one is your most expected, and I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Game over.